abusua wey breaking news ye breaking bi ama unim say new abusuapanin elect abusuapanin brefo unim say according to court ensem a omoka LA no edi ehya so no enye abusuapanin brefo de nemum wo fire Poku din na ehya so enu nti according to team legal wife onko mamudie ni kiremu ade a court no ahwe yi a obetimi ahye say enye abusuapanin chese brefo ena ehede ekwo na abusua nemum abusuapanin Poku emum ena ehede family no ti abusua se wuhu ana wote se yatu abusuapanin brefo a ma ne nyowanwa na chese abusua de akwakoye eno no court eni flia allegedly according to nkoma team legal wife edie no abusua mempese mechro munsem yenkwe ni enkoti omu nkoma omudie no but ebiso keka se enye abusua ni nyina batemum dead lumba abusua nankasa efa kosu abrempoma nom ne chese Faustina Fusumo no eho na Poku ehede nemum enye abusua ni nyina na babusua ni nyina de a na chese abusuapanyin brefo na ehede abusua omadi nkomo omuwieye LA hu sansam unim se ex abusuapanyin kofiusu enso afale for LA ni bidie so person ye part de ebebam anamam yenkwe yenkoti ebi famra
diet fan boys ya na epia papa ya na sa kwaje anim guase ade no mo ye papa yi sa o ma dan remote
o kwa abotia munti ya ni da magini omo se Robert event of Poku akọ o ya abusuapanin
na papa no akọ
omo so wakọ LA ne so no omo ka so ya abusuapanin because LA ne da magini mo ade ma men kan kire mo ye won also me Abusuapanin Robert Jeffrey, house number 22, block W, Kumasi, Ashanti region. And to call number 2 now, say that I am the head of the family of the immediate corner
yes.
of the Kumasi in the Ashanti region.
Yes.
Of the Kumasi. And then I go for we can't trust. Almost see a quay so on a year Abusuapanin. But I say so what the assessor say immediate family.
Immediate family.
Limba Abusiano o papa ne ane ni nuano no. Ono na ye no fa. Ano down man no. Ano atlo go so ye Abusuapanin. For immediate no. Abusiafo so ne nam abonten enam kwa kosia ti ni say yo no. Ano mo to na concert kwa no mo ye wo.
Abusua bia say etretu bia woni da na no
wo fa abusua na ye kuokuo
nto bia
na kuo no kuokuo na wo ho no onu tu sak no ni nua bia wu ama brempoma ana say ye friend is saying wo fa ya Poku ana say ba ku yokowe kodis we sardine wo fie hoyi so jollof for some fried rice Woma baho so mo bagi bibia hye ata wo mani aseda eye ni brebre na eye wo mo na omo akwakwagije sika enwo so wo moje ade agu papa ya nim ase na nka nye saa na nka ono da bia mekasa Abusuapanin so yo bia nka watu no hufu na the whole issue ni say me aya me blame ne ma ne yire because sabe ewi ase no ade bia nipa be ye bia wo ya no wadwene hu ye o according to ye maame ye nana pani ye okasa ye o say wo brother pani ena no ye Abusuapanin na the way na okanipa abusua ni bomu no owu ye no madwen ye o mo say sa because we ye ni nua nti sa na wo so be ye ene ye den wo mo recommend o say wo no wo mo mfa wo ensi so ta wo no we obi a wo no ye ni papa ene ye true and said ye timidi wo brother pani ni ye reference ade wo si so no sa ne ye do be ye reference abusua ni mu wo maami asini bia ni wa ye de adedie bi be ma no ho enti sa wo fi to sack ne maami asini mu a ta wo ye ne ba wo ye nana wo ye de yo wo to sack a dro no because we guma busua na ni mase odo say yes lumba fi abusua lumba onye that close we abusua ni mo ne grandmother maame enua ne grandmother nua na your friend is saying to sack maame enti ye distant family member na se we abusua no woma to sack true to sack enti sade de bi beda ho na ye koka say ye ko to sack hu nipa bi ni nua bi ba ne wo fa ase bi ba o meka se da bi because ye did to sack issues no we reference wa anya good record and to ho enti se oye ni ye ya anka nanimu bet se ya wa anye ni ye nti na aye dagwa da ho no ma nipa nyina ka ho asem oye ni ye ya anka nya fe na mo be chereche mu so ye ko na abusuapani we ko akura na se ho no ye abusuapani wo ho no wa anye ni ye nti na aye bebre se wom we nyina asan wom guidelines just say plan B no asay na ke abusuapani asay na plans we plan B na nkasa na CEO se de na nka omode enkola ne beye no ho nso jimi nti just say they are out of way coverage kra wo mu hu de omo nya omo hu nti de omo ye bia na takashi no omo di twi fam by the grace of God onyame amma ne nkrantie so nti wo be jimi no wo be fa nkrantie na no na se wo fa no na wo be survive na wa survive ne yahwe maame no enyankopon adom nkrofo bompa ya asofufuo bi wo hono ma wo mu ntimi ma out emekasa because of atemdidie ni ade but they are praying for this woman eno nchesa me no mienu aye gina hanso ma ye mompa ye yenso ya ye mompa ye ema maame ne ma because nyoma ekoso no wo mu nyina wo bia hu se enye fe na kwan kura ye fa so mo asie lumba no obi eni wa ne kasa obeka cho se lumba wu ni wu the way omo ye no that very day no e wa Asante region ye se yakata nanim a body ni ye hu ba bia ko no ama obi anya doubt say bibi akoso foul play bi akoso enti se bibi akoso ampa wutidi say so bia wo tumi wo ba bi obetimi di aboa ye maami obeka na no atu no wom adapa adadi onyame di na ketua na ba Priscilla oyobi a Messi Priscilla me money dimpo oprega laleba laleba to nim dia wo ya nipa wo tunufo no ga wakache ni say wontu kwan enkompa abroche ba bi nkwohye because no matter what ni awomo so omadua no ebe fifi di omodi ahye fom no ebe fifi to omo so omasie no Isle Gonfie ho Isle Gonfie ni so anya wo dia mama yakosia se wa fie maame no ono no ye wife owo asase no kura na ye kotoye no nipa unim say ade awrade be ye no so say asase na omo totoye nyina no womo a womo gina ho maame ne ene ni kuru beton asase no omo nwuyo dudu ona da so tiase aye hia so omo medi adanse omo beba bedi adanse kwa omo fa so esiye maame ni sika ewom ena sese maame no ye wife inti as a wife no ste ni kunu ni tiase ananko omo agyaye na omo che ni 50-50 ba ni kunu ni tiase no omo gyaye no sese ye 70-30 na if 5% ebeko abusuya ho na 25% na kwa ema ho tana se wo say ye because properties ni maame ne dia enti on timi mfa the property man ti ya na me hwa manga bi na aya no abe Johnson I'm the first daughter o jimi ne ho afa kra de so no ye first born we no
okay this is another question auntie lady hold on this and then anyway ubetimi abi o we were talking about yes papa
you know question you know for
no
me
come man
na come me and clear hono
yeah and that's fine
all right
okay
yeah
so your friend is yeah me about say said a copy a kind no you offer your Poku Ejroma, for Jenfi, immediate family, no. Me, yeah, account for no. Me something. Me men and name yeah, Ojroma, yeah, Abusiano. Yeah, side no, immediate family, no. BBC, the CCR, or no one is called. It's me person me call much into it, but the mechanic say, me de say, akusha sewa, Mrs. akusha sewa for soon, or apply ne letter of administration, or are they offer your Poku as the head of family for the immediate family, no, and now or say are they been from say been from na a AD, so what I say. But me one thing is a Charlene name still there, you know, or the on because you need DFL, but Calvin and Denise Amir will say Denise name still there. Say a friend is say Kofi Wusu episode or also a family to join the caveats or whatever no. Me say only any capacity as a Abusuapanin be as over court. Oh yes, obetima family. But only to me be say or call Aqua join it because he says or consoa.
No, we
You got any official. Patro say any official say what are you on my family, but are you and Aqua now or you on an apostle page you might know on in a Kikai Casadi and Abusuapanin Nidino Kana Abusuapanin friends at Diasampa. On also bit my day, I join it. Say in case it's a your official course, Kofi Wusu say, oh, yeah, then the new Abusuapanin, Diasampa, so bit my journey. But I can make kind of say,
According,
yeah,
Chawano, Abusuapanin, you can hold name man of Quine say. Join you.
That's what he said.
That's what they say. Say Kofi Wusu etimi join here. So I say, no, because we need the capacity, no.
It will not happen.
But so I say,
all these are stunts that they are using.
It is a otimi fale now court to accepting application now, and then. You should be, there are some parts to be to my day. I apply, but may say, Casse, Mokono or Motuto, and from a goom say, Akusha Sewa, Eka say, wait, hold on, give me a minute.
Encoding. Mame, clarify when I mean so mal. Into what it is, they said to sack, there is no way to sack but to me a quack file. The Okono file crana enko baby because because you share a PNDC law now. Spouse in the bed to me a file, that's one. Emma a 2. And sana nimpa na waka baby no ne maame anasa ne papa. But sana maame ne papa ni hono mo a ni nua nom ebe to me
now odi adefo
exactly anase odi adefo Abusuapanin has no ensa wo bibie mu even current Abusuapanin no on to me enye bibisa as long as ne wofa any ne sisters etiase no on to me enye hwe inti ne yetu no kra de ono le bam so nya de paper no kwoto no ma pe betwem
lawyer Alex is so or do you call
mama fino
friend say
they do this to distract
him
exactly
please
they do these things to distract him legal
wise they're just distracting us exactly we are giving them a platform
morning baby Adiana here discussing instead now was here discussing about where is the body because one so almost seeing what a poor documents and no person almost distracting yen and no na your main way one petty two adia almost I was here come once some pa more sense almost can't say yeah mammy I got a new kunu was 17 years I was here your boy pa because I know you know and then I meet here boy be your friend is manga ne de kika ho ya o ma din ne nkomodiem no say Sa wo agenda no baby omo di free ya pa no na no na dan crofo ni bitim, which is true. Most of the so-called side check association for no.
Mama leader, lady, patrol, me were joined to me, 1 minute. On say, and no, me person may draw my attention to it, say, another strategy all the time. Not they communicate very, very well. Now, come for team. And Tina Mamish me catch them say, Monsono, Enya could say. Say bibi no mo kasa bi amaka to say akosɛ sɛ wa letter of application no wan kasa offer ya Poku na ye abusuani nyina panyin but say oye immediate family nti that say ensa this enkofo mo no ye mu bi na fato won say ye ma omo ntutu futu go ayi nti me no mo kontokwa but mo so mo kasa na mo cartoon. That's the point. It is that also more communicative power.
They do.
We need to like encoding saying I remember say yeah to 2 years some far left and right or also be a candidate. But these people sit down and strategize and then come up with these made up stories to frustrate us and to confuse us for us to.
And then he has a press release out there, and when you look at it, it was like it's on one eye releases out press release.
Yes, but we should.
Politicians need do omochi no. They are one strategy, one chromo ni one fact, one yen your man to say politics. They are doing it like politics. And a true we Roman Catholics, no. Or no so or your radio juma. At the same time, one or CSO manager who said and you know politicians now do on the wabu bomb no. Woman no share the yet me the nipa be shemu ni e be pass some tie na mumanya some na ye mode no masuma nkrofobia be church of tie say nipa say masi di watemwa kwa ye say obi di wat obi say why ye say na distracted na just say ni awoka no kra wonka wo nipa bi so ma shed asoma wo ma te say ye show yi no ma be gina so na ye report who show all those things ni nyina no a strategy a politicians they use and no more day yet. And at the same time, so I'm cross for one tuomoka. And you know, we sing no Roman Catechism to me, say, a piano so friend, boy, you to me, be telephone way, or be picture man say, ni per se messi, could dinner temper, ko yeni say, ni per se messi, ko yeni say, into honor now, or din your mana, and some I was a wokano, or push them out. Yeah, dear no. Ma many would do and obia sorry a wakasa into overshare some of us no or kasaka krabi kra no be bibi kitchen be na distraction na gigigi no abeye obi kra kasa we feed that side naba instead so obeye kom no watie no ye mpene atendidi a wadi maame no and there was say ye say no just leave the person monka de obeka na hwe no won information bi nkoma no aka say obeka bi ntime mpene ma ne meka bi atendidi a wadi di maame no. Politicians omo yes the more wo de wo babra ne mfama samo ma but brem na beka bi wo ka na ya fine enya nipa be hu but yen crofo yi nipa we di atem obi kra to me ka say me ko to say nipa se mesi akogina we platform so and up we platform na akogina so no or no kra no azan no ye so abeka ye hu no
Kobe, over to you. And your leadership is under attack because guess what? As in legal wives leadership, no. So ma organizer want to say the sister you Kenya and come more topic be communicators need na mo de be na me ba cho we dey me ma
accept that
me ma any me ba cho mo go back to the drawing board.
No.
But so right now they're having a good strategy, right? He said then yes to buy it was or call everywhere you so it was a good and no boy see at sounds no good almost from platform to platform, yeah. almost sure, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And idea, yeah.
Also first, you know. Also first, you know. Asemba yenti asiye no obi ade ne de nam ha.
Yes.
Say ade yes to be ye very good.
Very good.
When like
ati apiagu almost.
Wouldn't say Yankasa Yemunukra sometimes will be a customer or before for to make a fab at the no yi. I was sure Kayamu. No, you nipper say one and Tronucha, a Tronucha. Meanwhile, Nippon Sukayamu. And to say and Trokrana, why don't you call the person back? I won't wait.
Oh, say ye ma.
But my
lady nyabotre. Oh, say ye ma. Emma ye hu no. Ade kete obi timi de na kura hwe na yonko ba. Madam ba na ada ne
emema kura na eye sa kese emema be makata chie tumi twa ne yonko ba not na to na chi.
Yeah, auntie lady.
Auntie my lady nyabotre. Obi timi se ni nipa ni obi wako obi platform so keke. Na eno na dane asem. Ohun petty little things ehun hia. Anke nyina ye go ni say ye pe justice mama me say wa. Ba enam say ye menti no. Ye ntimi mmone me bi ntungu na ye nkoye nim. Eno ana e ha ye no. Structure so dey no.
Auntie Carvin, we need be because ona ojina at the platform no so. Or buy na strategies if I storage right. Banka omu inaguso. No my vocal a backing vocalist or can no magic or can yes you're quite into me yes yeah no my or the
one more back door crash or mobile.
Yes, and one thing I don't like us to go to some many platform because so we team league now worker she will not allow you to talk about no one sim no one no start bisa when my do my shada Kobe
na ya mo kopede ye wo ho
neighbor auntie and now say yes back and the lady wants to ask deep questions. I think so more testing word back a year no I started bisa our questions. The way yes to say answer question with any idea maybe sir. I want to be also only kasa I was hold on yes but hold on. No more say any DM abis also on bisa our question we. And the lady no more ammonia very careful. Maybe I
me na me koso me ko ho ekoye debate wo kakraba me hu say some kind of bias be wo honti no
yes
jaiko entino obi anso advice no don't go there na or the bema wo mo mfa ma wo let me say for this the next 2 weeks the next 2 weeks
Moko baby na say
nipa na for the next 2 weeks and can the problem agenda was for the next 2 weeks ye bo ho pa
my lady
Adie na ba we ni so say yakosie no wako na wo mo anso say yasie no wo ye friend say isle gon no ye mo ho no ma judges nenti true amanga na ono
yes nipa ba ku yasie no baby mienu
third side chick daughter na ono say obeche japade ono say ono na wako school no kura na omka so wako enya no kura because obi a wo ye adwuma bebrebe no it means wo age no it means say you cannot keep a job uko hani you were you keep jumping to one job to the other job
and yeah it was more like attachment and contract.
Yes I was a sad yen ya bo na bi mo so koye investigation just am pass wa ye adwuma wo ampa girl ni ya papa nko ye adwuma wa ha no afia no akoye adwuma no afia
Mike
Don, yammo sasam no so true. Ono girl ne dia na ne maame de ba table ne so ntia. Ono maame na ono ye first female producer no. Opeso chese ono be ridicule ne papa legacy no say ono na oshe legacy ni say will be a ridicule say. Just I say where do no you sue yen in short.
Me patcho mention me akemi.
Me patcho kasa.
Very important to say. Yeah, my liability. Emma, my akusia say what? Say this week, you who's a court, no. I shall see them right. Man, I'm a strong woman. Say, I send the court anymore. Or not Obiako filing the paper, not court, I adjourn. Now you can free case, no direction and case in the court. Now what? Now dinner. Yeah. Say, you don't know what can early no one. Me patcho wo say ye between girl you see ho near challenging educational records. Or no, as you walk for school or this idea in a good enough to them. Between this is very dangerous. Between now and the time, judge, July now, we will go back. Now you be who say judge, include to early, and after we include no. We have to be very disciplined. The America say, and go forward, Omanya Gia to Mama consider defeat say, Ababa wano. Only in Naswobia, you let me then early, but Encolane, the Aquania was meeting the 1 year day. Eka home make much girl, when you bet to me, I baby, but yen train because they say, yes, sir. And die the girl never come home, one to champagne. Near she have the show.
Mommy, I some not make a wound auntie, I see you.
I think near my
Maybe
which is good.
Oh, Mama Lucy and Calvetina say, oh, baby, I did
so.
One more round, who say,
one more record.
Yeah, the more many and Miss Ramo, Meme Domania could say,
that's true.
Then so, me knowledge can tell me about again and Kalana the boy, Roman Cassie and Queen Man, you go.
maybe
Man,
okay.
Macho, we should be mentally and emotionally prepared.
Exactly.
It is a possibility to say these children, one of the children, are going to be jointly managing the estate of Banami Patrol, the woman, Ebiana, Obiajin Maswa. Maybe a Hulu Biga, and some Bika Becca Afibia, Minimi Kuruba, and your issues that for donation. Okay, say you issue letters of administration jointly. Nepato you issue jointly. Sabi. Mammy, I could just say, Wappers, what Jones or Lumba, Lumba Fiwa, or Jones said the needs are not Calvin. Any man joint early administrators. So the needs are Panessa Mamma and no show on one toilet in the swamp. Mammy means me so that. So you issue joint a year. Nepato, so one walk Roma and why you divorce, near my joint custody. Hospital, Dr. Crowd, or Banabecon, there was so new cleaning in a problem room. So who can cast one to them out for Banu a school, you were to say, neighborhood, I'm what to pursue the apple school 10 miles away. Namanya Jenny, and this a more come back to court. Now, court, Mama could decide, Yamma, to miss some other room and go to the reform. Mummy and Yambotre, because they try ye. Not just
Mommy, as some now, ya can me won't say, my see it. Girl, no, ya warine mommy.
Home, mommy, or your papa neba.
Me patroti, the Americano, or your papa neba. What am I, dear girl, now?
Or your illegitimate child.
Girl, usually, no, your penny.
Yeah.
Girl, snake.
Me patrol
Judge no enye ma me ne be choose baako
adjournment kire say monko na monsamra because na hunu ne na bia enkoyie eti no monko machi
me hwehwe
ma asama me kan ye no wan twa mama no ansi na wo je masem no
me pacho
abra ye ko ka ye ma me asem
na wakasapa ya ma wakasapa nso But it's a never being koya. Sometimes you need to accept it and let's move past it. Honestly.
Ladies, they say they
Me
are
me
playing
me
on this
me
day.
me say
Yes,
mo
to
me
soon
me
go
kind of
hard.
say me pacho mo wa wo fu.
Oh, guys, I don't. Me who the be as a community one. Wait. Kasa. In a way, be no court case. Say what court.
We don't talk about it.
Say yeah. Come once no. Now some no. What's back a court case as a man? I don't have any problem because it's a public thing.
The baby, the baby.
Say,
I was shopping here.
Yeah. Kaitia judge and now Kaitia.
Men can't judge.
I know when I make and then they hard thing. I mean, no matter God can say a possibility so omodo omobi in the account. Yeah, possibility. No, you should accept say a possibility so on the account. I know they may. I don't see any problem with that.
Come me patro.
Ma'am, Debbie, what madam?
Yeah, the one come one. The patros, yeah, the one come one. Oh, mommy, didn't you without almost.
No, and I may make sure say, girl, Ned Juma was 1 year. You shall. Abra ye call first court. Me patro me bo. Abra me patro me abra ye call first court.
My voice in Rafem.
Me abra ye call first court.
Yeah, my temple in Rafem.
Boy, now
I felt her though, like she's so emotional. Mom,
boy, now say, guy now
you're right.
Guy no kodia dancing. There is so many questions. Me or why? Nanka ye bet me a bisa nanka say ye can want someone. And ye bet me appointed to it. Say guy no crowd or nimuno wo baby. Later ye bet ye no. Yen ko kanche judge sabi me di kanka wa ha say ye mpeni for mo bia nka senti o mu bia because afa na nkofo ye den eti asem na se but then na de na what sure de akono say ye ready ye na nkofo appoint ama ye nyina ye hu say enye onu kura na ye bapeni na Kevin na ye bapeni enti say even court no kura no judge ni nima e bia na judge ni tie ni aye kai bi anase bia na ye lawyer no kura tie na atwe na adwena baso menka so obi nkodi obi atem but I was here point me and say girl no on deserve ma many no ni kuna ye properties oh yes on deserve
she's a daughter.
No, it doesn't matter. Auntie, it doesn't matter.
I know, say when the survivor spouse is there, but still, no, because one deserve there. That one I disagree with.
Well, madam, a japadia ye cha, and yet a child that you won't wed out of wedlock. No,
mommy, no, doesn't matter.
My lady, calm down.
Oh yeah, aware. Ne papa niema bia. Ono na bua ne papa ma na establish mainly intellectual property. Ne patro intellectual property. Enya de awudi wani kosua be hu no. Wose ne papa dwini mu niema bi. Ne papa niema bi e wona dwini mu intellectual property.
And you believe it? You believe it?
Me patro bio. Intellectual property.
And you believe it? You believe it?
The court has to determine that.
Me say wow obi all pages ni bia no. Mon try na mon share. Dan say mo be hide asem kof akodi din kofo bi na ye busama on pese mo de be marry. You say mo bo mo bia ahwe mo bi. Na ye entiase don't say no bia cheche. We are there. Yeah, this year okobuse we minibi.
Mad God. Embra form to be understanding.
I know.
My lady, me will be bigger.
Kevin one and Kasawai.
We know what will happen. We know, say, ultimately, one of the children will be added to this. Okay.
Let's mute ourselves, people. Let's mute ourselves. It's only proper to respect the host. My lady Pacho, mute yourself. For now, nobody is adding, Pacho. Mute yourself. We're gonna take it one by one. Obi Abekasa 3 minutes. Then we move forward on it. Kobe, what do you think?
Okay.
All right, Kelvin one Pacho Kasa.
Diana me can say regardless of the Akra Troy, no. Say we try throw ni CV so ye den or ye papa ne ba. Emremu she has every right. Say ono so be apply. It is left to the judge to use his or her own discretion. Say girl natural so obua. Say girl no illegitimate child. Court in kwahwese or court eba yeba. Even mpo eba na nye sebi obema no bapo. Na wara adopt akwala na ane ne tia. Ahye ne tua school fees for a certain number of years. Court ehu sa akwala ne se eye wo ba. Intimate say my lady. Me ha hu bebe na okotro we na oboa. Eno koye say na oboa. Tani amani nyina with or without it no e papa ne ba. And she has every right. So be apply for letters of administration. And at them from what I know. No, I know say eye maame no e na ma abrempoma. Enti omo hia ba ka ho. Enti se baba e ma mienu aba. Judge no ewo every right so obe choose ba mienu no either so de mienu no another ba ko. Enti mumi esusu en kasentia nkwala no. Yen susu an kasentia wo mo ye de mu ba ko ne de ne koka ma me akosu ase wa ho ama mo aye adwuma no. Da se ye di wo mo atem na se ye mabufuo hye wo mo mu a ye de wo mo koka ho abede na adwuma no wo mo aye. Enti mumi esusu eni nkwala na temenye na we ye se enwo hia se se di aba na ba.
Okay.
Any choice.
Okay. Kevin one, yeah, so with submission. Just a quick clarification. Sisia no ye nim se ye de akwala na ba ko beka wana mienu beka wana ye de omumu bia beka ho. That one we will leave it to the court to decide. But thank you very much for your clarification.
Let me chip in one. Calvin F. Some name about your crabby man, me person clarify kakra me about your section 32 of the Ghana Evidence Act 1975. Or say a child born during a valid marriage or within 300 days after the marriage is dissolved is legally presumed to be the biological child of the husband. This is known as the presumption of legitimacy or parentage. Just say Accra ya wono or papa ni or mami aware any yes or yeba automatically. Enti yeah, so ko wo nchen the Ghana presumptively no like omo accepting it say wo yeba just a wo be prove so yeba. And na papa na accept say wo yeba. Enti sa ni but say Ghana akrabi
thank you
marriage
but Kobe papa etias nyina ye hu oni Denise
no
it doesn't matter
ono kwa
it doesn't matter
it doesn't
matter
my lady se lumba di ewo akwala ne birth certificate so a
yeah just aneba
because birth certificate has to be signed by a mother and a father.
Yes.
Me pacho mem kasa munim say ya brochire America ha anka none of the child enkola no mu bia ni ho a wo access to any property. All of them will go to the wife.
No,
yes,
that's not true. That is not true.
Because abrochire no,
that is not true.
No, abrochire be mani wu a properties na be your wife ne dia.
That is not
American
true.
law unless say papa no
to the surviving
wife, surviving wife. Oh no, what control of body no?
It can
property
if the man's children are of age,
even God, when you go to Ghana, have it says the surviving spouse are the very strong on it, and yeah, when some point, if one of them is there, they have the upper hand. And yeah.
The properties no yire ne kunu ne yire no na ye na kunu na wu into owu a yire ne na take control ansana onu ni ho akra ansana emma aba na two adenti na Denise pushy
my lady,
daughter no daughter they say Charlene yeah
Mecho, my coach is here. Your cano and Pacho and Tessa say a husband you are, properties goes to only the wife. Pacho.
Our country, bang.
So America, me, I'm so make us more America. Pacho.
Thank you, Encode.
Me Pacho, and as I see, I know be say Denise ni your daughter, and no matter what, no so no becamo. I didn't see Charlene.
Nobody used the word. No,
Charlene.
hold on. My lady,
No,
nobody
never
used
said
the word.
no matter what.
No
Was
matter
all
what.
No, I say
all right.
all right. Now, Charlene, you know only right now.
Now, Charlene, one day you know.
This is the main reason
Charlene,
why
one
these
day
people are playing on our emotions.
No, pushing Charlene, no, koyin, or command, koyin, it didn't free mu.
Mommy, it was up to Charlene, so obey you, and I said,
we are
pushing,
pushing,
my lady,
the same lawyer now, or representing Charlene, or not the only so.
I think say
my lady,
my lady, near warrior, no, that's near warrior, no home. Mamma say, and on the mamma say 1 penny.
I think so.
Mamma say, and nice.
I think so.
Wait.
Oh, Munya, but I think any emotions.
At the end of the day, let me ask Calvin here. We see
she wants to be right.
No, she's emotionally. I'm emotionally.
Right now, no.
As a mother and as
right now,
no.
Wait. Let me ask you something. Right now, no. Senesaka. Right now, the situation, you know, man.
The Ame Pacha says she's going to Nensaka. She's going to work.
And she was already vindicating. Or are you vicious or no? Or to right now.
But my lady, me Pacho.
Who says Nensaka? Or mobile working alone. But have you read Akulano submission? Classifying them as auntie say they are incompetent.
Will be a drop on.
Oh yeah, we want drop. Will be a drop on.
I don't think so.
Princess
yes, mommy.
Obia or say oh the young funny say or say omoye incompetent.
My lady, me Pacho was committing yes to Amawaba for
incompetent. Obia incompetent or incompetent krana. Say ya the mamwa. Munyina mo koye adwuma, untimi nya adwuma without maame no, untimi nya adwuma without Brimpoma. Ma Brimpoma so untimi nya adwuma without you. You guys, you 3 people will be left with no choice than to come together and work. But me Pacha no Kobe, you will be working together.
I understand, but me Pacha says right now no. Yeah, who did he say? One can right like one can the wire or court to see na fact why and one come back to our court now. The best is I doing later now. And I'm person
me personally, what I'm thinking is say, to see a young person, you are my mammy. Me imagine no. What I say, ye person, you are my mammy.
Yes.
A crano, sweating yam ransom crana. Stesiano, on I'm quite so a wine share. Ye the ne cocaine mammy, one more my ye. Yes, any supporting your mammy. Ye dear,
Mommy, me Pacha already no. One recognize it, Mama, because you're sending mommy. We're dinner time already. Let's call the spade a spade. Because let's call the spade a spade. We're dinner mommy time already. One recognizing the
I think it's a one at a time. One at a time.
Baby, are you free no? A cry a culture now you free mono. It's we don't disrespect. The division, the choice of words. Say me. Sebio me maame ene mama akosia sewa na se me hu se me kraba e make these references in her statement me say that very day maybe I won't even eat because omu maame no but maame no wa bre te se de nyina ye nim no maame na bre e na wa kwala maame no wa hwe wo pen. And what do you have against her for you to put these things on a paper? public domain.
Mama, let us
put yourself in that woman's shoe. And in that, you can say defending and saying, and if you cry.
Princess, we are not defending anybody. Nobody wants to see say Yama Obano and Kolano, your friend is saying the access to become co-administrators. Yeah, you're watching now, we do not agree. However, we do not have to attach emotions and just start flaunting words around which can go against Mamia Koshia's a friend is saying things that she believes in. My whole thing with this whole situation is the wording in those statements on both sides were not good. The first one was for Calvin's behavior to have stated, say Abayuano is the firstborn child of the children in Yinano. That was wrong. Then there is a question of who actually sat down to write this.
Nina, me pacho, mumami 1 minute. Na me fen kladi bi wa ha. Kevin, yesremo, mukasa, munyi Kevin di ni mfrimu. But Denise ni die, di ubi be kafa no bia die emfa me ho. In a sense that ebia data se o kasa ni nua ba no na ye pani no. Ebia obi nim se wakohwe ne birth certificate kuta no. Wakohwe birth certificate kuta no enu hu se birth certificate kuta na no kra no. She's older than him.
Let me say something. Point of correction. Denise was born in August 1994. Kevin was born May 2024. 1994. Sorry, my bad. Just 3 months apart. Because maybe I'm one. You can access gov.co.uk. Now the Nipani show information.
We got it. Princess, we all know this.
Birth certificate in all.
Birth certificate almost it's your birthday almost celebrating and wrong on us.
No, let me say this here. And internal almost team legal wise sometimes information be a debate. You know, right now we saw this guy sitting here May celebrating his birthday, and now we say his birthday if we know. He's there. How we come on.
I need to be. I'm quiet. Dennis in the birthday.
Dennis' birthday, August 1994.
Facebook or baby, Auntie birthday.
August.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sekufi, me patch 1 second. Abele munyina mon come down.
I just we need to end this conversation and bring Abusuapanin.
I do.
Abele, wait. Yes, Sekufi can.
No, Nini. I think we need to end this conversation about the case and talk about Abusuapanin.
Hold on. Saba Abayuano. Let's just put the cards down. Sabayuano ya wono Ghana. Ina say bia ya wono August. But ya didn't call abroche no. So almost a sign a die ya de wono ne manta ya de wono obini. Into near Kevin, I quite come who be an or the Akano. Young Congo Chanwasan.
Sana maker. Maybe I didn't
tired of this. It's just becoming like when you say something, nope. Say nope. It's just getting. I'm stressed out. I think by the time I need to stop talking about it.
Abele, calm down. Abele.
Anyways,
look.
Abusuapanin, yeah, no.
Look, there is a lot. There is a lot that is going on.
Peter Paradise information akono aba. Mummy enka
Paradise see anya the day. Kobi patch over to me about Peter Paradise we na my.
O si atembila.
Peter Paradise.
I'm
That
Peter
I don't
Paradise.
care about him that much. Or
Hey,
why?
yes, that way.
Aye.
Oh, Kobe,
say
no, ebi say ya ni o. Ya sama papa yi ke.
When issues
say
come,
ebi ani o.
you
Hwe
always
ohun
move away
sama
from issues.
Hold on, Kobe. Oh, asemi bi na maame ne kasa mo se hwe ensema abrabrantie yi keken. Waka se waka wi so no wa odi duabo atache se omo mra. Enti de bi onu kura bi atro bi others no kura bi wo. Ye kan ne ya magba ato agu. Ye kan ne magba ato. Mo ko te Peter Paradise.
Oh, de na say ya kan metiro topics are.
And then was side for frabo.
What the for frabo ne?
Ah, and na ma ye kan ya.
And just say we are robots say we follow one thing. Sometimes we change topics, and when there is relevant, and you can watch.
Exactly.
I was talking about Abusuapanin. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Kobe, what dear wo Abusuapanin or Chiwa or
yeah, Abusuapanin no when only 9 when ya basa what you baby on kono wa.
Mad God.
Don't worry. Namo staying away from
my reason the platform.
There is this thing about what to say and not to say. It's a very dangerous avenue sometimes.
How can it be dangerous?
On how we talk about things, because sometimes I make sure I control them on certain things. But assemble baby and I'm more to train that the bia moyena nipa can once a month. It becomes a problem. Later the baba be bite more. And stop also thinking, say, whatever you say here is what. And I'm the more kind wahaya na team legal lawyers went to pick. Watch out. Sometimes I did be kit can once a cry. Now more yama lawyers Juma Kuran Maka say they don't know what they are doing. No more than platforms pick just because of a discussion. Watch out. A Caribbean a semester court and now baby people don't sit down to talk about it. They talk, but when you have a secret, don't come and share it here. But as I see normal, say you me call court, and then me call court, ya Bobby Diego and I say ya che, ya see me next week maba. And someone comes to talk about it, I will be see there be. Me my name can once because assembly of court. Please. I see you do me a because
exactly. You don't make here
to talk about
I'm going down. Good night.
Having intellectual conversation.
Kobe, 1 second. I just want to Kobe. Kobe, me pesa me adresi obi wa tio. Chase. What's the Mabel Chase, who said Daddy Lumba did not ask for DNA for his children? How did Daddy Lumba's children who were born in Ghana, some of them get their German citizenship? They couldn't have given them the citizenship without DNA. So just to clarify it, when you go and you are talking to your people, you need to let them know that DNA was conducted on some of our previous children. That's how they got their German passports. All right?
And first of all, who is talking about DNA here, anyways? Our bit na be church DNA and for us and fear kono ha.
Ebin mo hono mo abon Proverbs ka
becoming a problem right now. I think you have amnesia. More kinds of amnesia.
Germany for DNA.
What do you call it? Hello.
One thing is say.
It's just getting
Kobe. One thing is say, Kobe, court is a public place. Kobe, court is a public place. Even ye kasem we create Kobe no akwa ono akotro note about it. No the about the see what court and bibia judgment ba eda baby obi afa can be near dear. Ye ka obi ni wose. Obi anso ntini nka me enka ho asem. But
Online. So
Sir
ko food ya. The bia online. I ka say no the soya no. Wo soya no bia online ye kama. Ba wo kan wo di na online etu. Wo soya no na online na ba mu kama.
Mr.
Na
Kofi,
so bia na ye nti.
Ediano be there afọ. What do you actually there?
Bia.
God.
Mefo baako.
Yeah. Yeah. I just have proof here, Rihanna.
Sir Kofi, where we?
So fruit ya wona wonti me fruit ya na wo gina wana ye to.
Okay. Nipacho, on the topic of Sebia, Yenuanumu be frustrated. Sebia, or more ye live, or crown, or more cassa, yes, woman call man tomorrow. Me pacho, maybe so, Seminunya, Semsi, say, no akofa lawyer, Namish Makofa lawyer. Yako court. Na chemu baby. Na mi huni pebi de te say, hey, sister na kra me ni nya court case ne lawyer na be humi lawyer ni di dwa to eba. Sister na nkwasi asem no kra wo die no no kra no as ne lawyer no won pene so nti no wo ne me lawyer na be di ngomo say kwa di dwa to eba. Me pa cho a lawyer for ewiase lawyer for ni na ukọ a lawyer na wutua de ka no ni opponent ne lawyer no at the end of the day wo mutumi kohyia adwendwene ha wo mo betumi asolve case na mo mu ye no mo de mu suo afiri wo mo so akọ so ukọ lawyer no opponent fa lawyer those lawyers no they always want to come to a speedy solution and take their money. Some so mo de maso.
Baba Jama, the omo. Oh, we evil. Baba Jama for.
Ain't me pacho wo. Say ebia me lawyer no akohu lawyer no oni na di nkomo say bia me nua me kra me client ne niema na wo ye ne me mpene so nti no de me stro me anhwe ni nsiesi asem na me lawyer no tia wo na wo lawyer ni betia wo na so say oh kuma chu ye me na wo opponent ne lawyer kra wa be hu me a na say mi twem na me kwoto say wo me opponent wo nua bi ana wo hu nipa na wa chitani bi de te wo say oh sister no kra ne lawyer dey pa ya che back door wa anwa ya me pato edem waba na even lawyer for mpo ayon ko fa no unsa wagu wo lawyer n'anim ase echina bi mpo no say lawyer bi pacho
obi pacho obi abeka so obi pacho wa na anti
sister say enawia ketekete na asem we say akoba se sabi opponent bi lawyer akohunu lawyer kusi say ebi kura mpa wo no mpo no de me mpese me go into details
o de mama
sabi ebi a menim se lawyer kusi na wonu obi akodi nkomo o se bi abusuani bi na nu obi adi nkomo se de ekoso background nu obi ya so life na ye to lion bono na nasema dana nu nyina so ankrofo ne la ya no kra mo ba bi ku le ya kusi o mo pat sister
mun anti mun hwe bebia wo kasa firi me wo mu nipa kro wo yesa ade mu yo na nipa kro no wo hyemu o hye ho
me
pa wo yesa ade no enti mo hwe ma mo
Mr.
Wo because omo ya de no mu ye
Mr. Wo so wo de ya beka akere wo krampa
na esa so mo ye ka
mi de mi bisa keke o se wo mpo e na wo ni menya ase e
na me nya no mo anu ntimo
how does it help yemi you say okay what about the two jaw enti nipa no opponent no one ne lawyer na ekokon no akofa lawyer foforo yemfa ne sa sa wo behu say eh say me lawyer mi tua okay say wo fa machi ni opponent for kra lawyer for ekodi nkomo enti ene e pam no twa no me kofa lawyer foforo sa lawyer na me kofa no do you think sa lawyer no obenya gidie wo me opponent no lawyer no so ne ekokasa na ye ko change lawyer say ye ko change lawyer because ye hu say lawyer na e de ne ba ye no ye more compassionate towards mo kra masem no manunti no say ye ko change lawyer
na me ba auntie ma no omo ye de no omo te ye
it doesn't matter so we
auntie it matters how no auntie hold on how did you get to know
me pa mo chewo enti ye bibia anka say ye ho asem na e ba betena ha kan na wa bra nsem bebre wo wa e beka
It
Make
seems
Peter
like
Paradise
Yeah,
deɛ
yeah,
make
yeah,
Peter Paradise deɛ kɔ bi sɛ make Peter
screeners
Paradise
when
deɛ kɔ bi sɛ ma menka ne yɛnka Peter Paradise.
No, mommy and Kabi before it seems like accusing enough.
Yeah, we need to stop that. I don't know.
Why can't we talk about them?
Let's talk about Denise. Let's talk about how evil she's been. Let's talk about how.
And Denise is not the Mark. You say
let's talk about how
no.
sabotaging Mama by always coming on live and talking about things that shouldn't be talked about live. Let's talk about how we have been a liability to this woman's case because we always want to come
please.
Let's talk about how much we been a liability.
No. Before fine. I think sir it should be
today is about to pack.
Come make us a drop him why me down check a camera about why
sorry about that.
And I read a conversation with them in join.
I know it's so
I don't even know that conversation. It's okay.
I know.
I don't care right now about that. I know na minim asem crop. Say we need to control your home. Maybe for the meeting. Omo.
Can you tell me what's happened?
No, so about where is it?
Obibo.
And I'm able. Also, Peter Paradise. Maybe who time over.
Peter, the only day but when you are Bobo Peter, dear. Peter will never say a Kuruguni.
I would need Peter Paradise where Jimmy or say a Kuruguni at 10 when.
Oh, better Syria. And your family need me say you better take stress to be out and call the generality on over Sirama and Fino Fiaya.
Na Kevin says da ba na abasa asesa odin asemi
na mark to go you say
odin ayira na
asemi Kevin den we me wan o di odwan na matra ko jandam
I believe it's jandam
nanka
one name not Debio to the voice. What name not on your walk as you way?
Nanka.
Mommy. Oh.
Nana matra kunya from Ojai, Nana matra kunya janda and Asaba Kevin for su.
But you meet me, I think I say cookie Cassindi. You know, can nominate because the fact that we know, not presumptions. But as there was a year and then there are no candidates. So when we don't know it yet. So how can we talk about that? Yeah, the enemy is the oldest child, and I even know. So documentation we show say ABR. There's a discrepancy between Omoya. It's bad for Charlene and Denise, because say the age is not two different things. How first of all, no and how did she get her paper? How did she get her visa? And what age did she use? And what age is she using now?
I don't know. Look on the Facebook and the age war, so I just don't know why
Coffee
wants to change.
And also Denise or no one came there to the call, court no piano. She stated say, or don't they oldest daughter, but she never says only the oldest of the children. She never said that.
I think it was a grammatical error. That is my strong
grammatical error. Lawyers know my bomb. Lawyers know they're trying to.
What they did was just my little way with documents, right? We had the same documents all over again, Nadia. First one, now I know. Now, they were edited from there, right? So I think some override that particular thing. Well, I think it was a grammatical error, honestly.
What is that?
Because
no, they're trying
she would have no reason to understand the date of birth, right? Because she went to approach her as a child, you know.
Why would she? Kevin,
Which man book Kevin do not trouble this
Kevin person just again the oldest one. Kevin then first as someone can no. Say again no the oldest person. And again the so again almost 30 almost say again the oldest person. Until it was a planting, but Oman na backfire on the, in their face.
I'm okay. Any Facebook is the right a year that why? She's 3 months. I know.
So I say, you know, almost share that part.
Coffee, the other work and
almost share that part.
Oh, okay, so be move on now.
That one said, you know, send the baby.
Then it also depends on the timing, right? How rush like sort my sister.
My dear, only exactly what they were doing.
You can always
I'm talking.
When say documents now send them, they know a circle. No.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready no?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Yes, of course. But Calvin said, the main child, not near the others, right? Then Denise is the oldest of the children.
Exactly.
And Denise then now say I can't say.
Denise is on the when it comes to the female side, on the yeah. But she never said she never addressed Calvin as the oldest of the children.
And I mean,
did you read the or did you say female?
What's that?
I thought you said she's the oldest children.
Denise. Yes, on Kevin's side.
On Kevin's side.
Debbie, I'm saying one too. Maybe because on Kevin's side, no, Kevin said on the male side, no, on the other, right? But Denise is the oldest of the children.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, but Pacho, yeah.
So this is what Kofi 1 second. This is what Kofi is trying to say, and maybe we can all analyze this better.
Yeah.
So on Kevin's own, there is a deliberate error over there. However, on Denise's documents, there is no error because what they have stated is the truth that she is the oldest female child of Daddy Lumba. However, Kevin is not just the oldest male, he is the oldest son of Daddy Lumba. Exactly. So they made that deliberate strategic error so that Omobe to me a finding way Omobe bought Kevin Dienegu because
and
because at the end of the day
the same thing. I'm saying
because a human error so can
and make us
we should lean on the side of caution.
This is not error.
We need to because
we can agree to disagree. It can go both sides, right?
Yeah,
it could be a deliberate action. I'm not refuting that. But it could also be say it was a human error. Until I make us we should err on the side of
you can't make a human error.
They have been strategic from day one.
Where a document still to take into court, so you can't make mistakes.
Exactly my point.
Kofi. When you make errors, and not just say the where you are to in the court.
Yeah, I mean, it's a technicalities.
Oh, that means
Kobe, when there are contradictory statements on your documents, right? Those documents are prone to be rejected. So there is a possibility because at the end of the day, no can you and so now do signature air to so one year way you want to try lawyer no try but ukona ukodu court na kasa me lawyer na try being ignorant does not excuse you from what a friend is saying abiding by the rules. You understand what I'm saying? Intina say either said this would be the timer. So our amendment be also this is the time also correct no.
Nini, oh, say Abusuapanin the any biaba has say. Because Abusuapanin wasn't aware when what lawyer Fati was writing to. Oh, do you guys remember?
Exactly. I don't get your question. If you could come again.
Got a question.
For a lot of mistakes in the document that they submitted. Why didn't they wait? Na gather some mistakes in and they could do court to go muko find it out safina and no the law in no or judge or to me make any amendments. But Sisiana then up bontina or beer kebino or make amendments, right? So what's the point of a near can because make amendments but make what I say.
What are you talking about?
A public document too.
No. We are talking about a Kevin Denise issue. And nobody has gone to do any amendment. What we are saying is
this conversation now said there a mistake no more correct. But just oh, okay, no dear. Me agree with you, but let me say what else. Maybe you didn't understand what she was saying. That's why.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
See,
so say ignore right now. Right now the Kolami no. Lawyers no. Lawyers the question is why the two are lawyers?
One lawyer.
You understand that's one. And I was say okay that almost for one lawyer, but look at it this way. They are all one particular one of them, which is Denise, is working in favor of Oprega, right? Since she's working in favor of Oprega, no. Who feels says almost person you bought from
the beginning it was a plot thing that they plotted for him.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's Kevin the other na error Into Kevin when I say error one dear. Why never go against Kevin? That means no baby or no pregano but there's
I think so you are just being for Kevin.
I think Kevin is because he also read it. And he read and signed. So they know what they are doing. Just say you manipulative boy no bring tea. Inside you know. So to me only Kelvin Akasa say this is where the mistake is
So move the way on my try they deliberately trying to sir.
That's why you're
papers, trust me.
So move the way on my try they are deliberately trying to make Kelvin a less of a person. And Mama Denise portfolio now so glowing say so be because she's definitely qualified to do this job.
Yes.
So what I say.
Of course. So why didn't they bring Kevin's portfolio as well?
Careful about pointing fingers at Kelvin.
Yeah, they were projecting
in the first place,
you know.
One man with the same lawyer in the first place. So what I say. And who's got more contact with the lawyers?
It's not grammatical, intentional.
So you look at the whole thing now, it's just a projection of Denise.
That's it. That is right. That's right. That is it. That's exactly what they're trying to do. Yes.
Yes. That's what they're trying to do. But do you think does it send the message?
So almost the Denise can't you know what? It means the whole process is going to be stagnant.
Let me tell you something.
Mommy will not be able to do anything because
let me tell you something. Judges
it won't work.
Judges hate such applications like that. That paper na baby and hero no. Judges number 12 out to happen. Or the better 20. When you do your time, you read this.
If even the insults,
That's
even
a
the
lot of
insults.
28 pages.
I'm telling you, judges don't go by because you trying to discredit the woman when the woman has not discredited you.
Exactly.
Yes. How could you work with Obia? What's it?
What you're insulting somebody. Baby, abano. Who bet you say? Me na me was say. Me na me was say. Me
yeah, and you came. My coffee cause and cause and who actually. Just I want it.
Miss Lemoa.
Ayo, order in court.
Messy. So mo share the way why say insult mommy bring poor money mommy akusia. There is no way out you can say you allow her to work with those two. Because if you insult somebody, it means you can't work with them. You're basically telling them, excuse me to say, my name is Sumran, said you are Jimmy to the extent say, Omuntimi organization.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's what you're saying. She said
so how are you going to be able to work with these people?
I'm not getting it.
Yeah. In the sense now, your proof is that you can't work with them.
When there is contention on applications like that, sometimes they will even, I think a judge sees yes, I'll go bit my appointee at independent.
Independent, yeah, exactly.
Sometimes, yeah. But the girl, no, if she thought this is the application that will convince a judge, because automatically you have the right to go as a child to file an application to join. See, you don't have to come there to just tell a judge, say, because
Bobby, you are not listening to that, oh. Yeah, that's a lot of. One of it is I did 28 pages.
No, we've heard it so many times in different platforms.
Yes,
I think most of us who have invested, no, we
invested.
Who say BBC and what the
28.
No. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I think
you can't discredit the people that you want to work with and say you're going to work with them. It doesn't happen that way.
You stated that they are mentally, they are not
as to why you're competent.
But you see, the fact of the matter is, not only did she discredit Mami Akosi Asewa, she discredited Mami Brimpoma. So indirectly, you just can't work with neither of them. So what? Are you going to work solo? How is it that you want to be a co-administrator without being able to compromise or work with them? You've already made up your mind that they are incompetent.
Mini.
Maybe say one question be. Mama Akosi na obey accept so in the back. Okay.
Mr. Mo, baby, I'm winning Tinancha and Massa Contino. 1 minute. Mr. Mo, I said, na ye cano. Mumma you nika ye aqualano. A year a friend say, Denise no. We did ye Mamma Cosiasa water. And we know so, yes, sir. And yes, what be did in a temo say, or cano, maybe a radio senior due, or track or court. Not dream young coins and can yet and no. Intermediate me, Adia, Kevin, ye no. Kevin, dear, no, you tell me, say, Kuff Memperson can be say. Kevin, dear, no, I never crown, Kevin, no, expose maybe. Or call you know. I never
Kevin. But time will be the do my themselves was
no, I believe Apolana baby and maybe so. A Japanese because now the Omunimono.
It wasn't Kevin that added it to it. It was Denise.
Yeah. Denise.
Kevin. Mesram Muka, but I yet dear. No one family.
Yeah, can in answer.
Oh yeah, oh there be
but
no. Mr. Kofi,
but
yeah, some more yeah can wa hano. Mama explain yeah some more yeah with Kevin no. Yeah, can say a friend and lawyers no. The way almost true na you know. Nka wasan call Kenkai and sana because lawyers no are working in favor of Denise no mudi use no. Into the nye bibi a ye didi na pem debi and no crowd they that. But we just need to expose Denise no.
Yeah, one say no experience na only because that lawyers no obi person fraud and found say or okwa ye obetro ayina guso kra no obetimi ayede atro bibia wi or print bibia wi no atro say sign no atro say is just a keke say we experience maybe our mobema this Denise step say ade na ya choro o sign nti Denise sign wi a Denise di onim di ade wo letter ni mu nti o sign wi ya no mo di ama wo nso na wa sign on enu bi no mo di ko di no friends autopsy no mo say o mo ye ne papa no
now
what ko sign no when we did what you say
what are you saying when a trouble what do you mean?
Lawyers, no.
But
Mama, always know things. I'm just saying, say, we are bofra. We shall mammy atabayansia. No matter how educated you are, mother. Oh, mommy. Oh, that be they say, oh, shall mammy atabayansia. Or better near maybe no matter how educated you are than umami, there will always be things that umami unim more than you do because we've been on like she's been on earth longer than you now, dear. Into no say mami no nya or whatever however they put it. Into no some of these things no, I'm sure say mama no or hide some of the things that weren't good from the kids, right? So they are rather seeing her as like in a different light. My other opinion with this whole thing is say because I'm a single mother, at least in quotes, no, maybe not or you're very strict. So what's my say? So
hello,
please.
That one topic we can have it after. We're talking about the court. Case,
Sure.
Psychological of the case never court no. Nyame say you didn't cry the ane wakra mi hu da.
Nyame chemame.
There na who no application na call no. There na wo ka fa.
I'm leaning on grammatical error, but as I say, I mean, so right now I'm beginning to see say as some as a Kufrika and somebody else stated no. It could have been a deliberate act, but I was just saying that we should err on the side of because it could be. But me ba ha say him say I can no na aba madwum say because a Kufia ma yen hu say it say autopsy na you know mo autopsy or something after the fact and they gave it to him you know so
and these people are very educated. Someone that has worked at TSB Bank, Lloyds Bank, AHSB, Alliance, Royal Bank of Scotland.
Kanina neka covering the engine account. Let me use or being to me for baby my Tom won't sign just like that.
Oh, yeah. Denise said, I'm too loud, right? Okay, my main load for my voice. Yes, me too loud. Hey.
No, privacy, please. Abele. Hey, Mama Kobe is a public person, but private too. Why? Kobe also.
Once it was on the character, no confidentiality, or on the character, no accountability.
Hey.
I not see the experiences, no.
Hold on. Can you please read that part for us because I want to understand at which phrase did she use accountability?
Later, you know, maybe my church to notes.
Okay.
You say experience in management, risk management, financial security, compliance analysis, life cycle structures, or say or experience with their kind of equitable capacity, equity. There's a also. It's media. So people be no kase obi na atwene bibia ma obi a na se obi o experience we nyina no. If I tell lawyer only lawyer na ye mo ade ti wo do sansi super wo statement enti ana ma mo enko bi say ana obi na twero bi ma.
Kobe, as a nyum bi wo wechi, I tell nyum no more than you.
Oh, princess. I'm sorry, Anna.
And everyone says sorry.
Aye. I say wasaya Juma World Financial Contact. And wasaya Juma African something. Me I think I haven't worked maybe half of this job in my lifetime. I know the companies that I have to work for. But Sergey will be saying that's why I can't. Obi si Debbie, Obi na Chiroma and one. Obi na Chiroma.
But Kobe, can we say on again or working with a contract? On say to say that you have contract for 3 months, 6 months in Ibino.
Yeah.
Internal management Dawson, yes, or more.
The girl wasn't. She didn't work for a contract, but the girl worked.
So which contracts? What? Hold on. What's her qualification? What's her qualification?
Oh yeah.
But what I know say yesterday. Yeah, and I think so one of the lady named of the class or degree in LLM, so which is law.
Oh yeah.
Also, I on a linking page.
Sophie, I just want to understand the qualifications in Kenya one at a time and Kabe me them.
I think so. I say on a linking page. It is all called linking.
I think your friend is.
Mommy, I'm in check. Denise Fosu, right?
Also, Pedino, my other man
Denise, lady Fosu. Onokwanira.
Lady, so abeshim. Hey.
Denise Fosu keke. Copy try Denise Fosu. Because I don't think
what you Dennis, Lady Amasa.
It's not your official name, but
Amasa. Lady Amasa for what you need to know.
Lady, where do you
need? Amasa, we are any dinner no so.
Amasa, any dinner no.
Any dinner no.
DNIS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, PwC. Yeah. Senior associate at PwC. I to Canada. Okay, PwC. Okay. JP Morgan. Okay. Okay. Or a Master of Science. Okay. Entrepreneurship. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but Kobe, who's a PwC pen away 4 years, right? The other ones, no, they are very short. You know, so in the present Ejuma Noyen with PwC well Toronto Hono, she's had it for about 4 years. But the other ones, no, it's most some may be internship, some could be a contract like Echo de Ekano. So, but I guess she had it.
Okay.
And
okay, now
no, maybe I'll
the master's is in what?
Innovation something.
Oh yeah,
he's still working.
Okay, so
MS entrepreneurship.
Juma says here. Juma.
MS entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
she's a PricewaterhouseCoopers. Yeah.
And I'll be
PricewaterhouseCoopers. Yeah.
And what's a guy name?
No, she's.
And I believe
Canada. Working from home. Yeah.
Canada.
Oh, okay.
She's showing her location as Canada on LinkedIn. I don't know if she goes between.
Kobe, about your linking page on them. Why BB so no achieve BB so no set up business we are not BB sir?
Why you ask that question?
Because also she's got experience in managing.
Oh, but yeah.
Or I'll be managing those other things. No?
Yeah, you don't have to work for what? You don't have to work for someone. No.
I know you don't.
But an entrepreneur.
You don't have to be an entrepreneur to have this skills.
I understand that, but I'm just trying to work out how much experience.
You don't have to work.
I want to.
So my question is,
that's a job.
So far as or she can work from home. Or betting me a different country because I know my job I can't, even if I'm on vacation, I can't use it. I can't use my laptop.
Some people work from Thailand.
Oh yeah, I believe, yes. There's a lot of jobs that you can work from. Oh yes.
And they can be no more I know what I'm talking about.
Kobe, did you also see something very unique about the experience?
Boys, me good guy, no more smart rough.
Yeah, but your question, man, Abusai.
Yeah, no, me say something unique about the experience, no. So she has all these experience. Some of them are even 1 month, 6 months, 3 months.
Does it matter?
Like the longest she's ever had any way was a year, and that is way down. In a
of course, matters, Kobe. What are you saying? Say doesn't matter.
Kobe, I need to allow my mom from punchy host woman. So
Okay, so when I'm doing hiring or recruiting, right, I look at how long your consistency, right, at a job, and like how much you float around, and the reasons why you float around and things like that. So it's very, very important that you don't just hire people who just can't stay at one job for at least a period of time. And if they are moving, on, do they move on in a positive manner? And when I talk about positive manner, like for instance, some of the statement that she's made about Mami Akosese when Mami Brimpoma in her friend is saying, declaration to take to the courts, discrediting them and things like that. If you tell me that your former employee wasn't good and they were mean to you and all those kind of foolishness, it tells me that you do not have a character yourself because you're unable to work with people. That wasn't. Are you a?
Thank you, Nani. Thank you so much.
Are you a team worker or not? Yeah. So that there are a lot of things that I look at when I'm recruiting.
Can I interject?
Yeah, go
ahead. I also recruit, right? I recruit in Crawford. In America, say sometimes in Kola start your career it's a little bit tricky for them, right? Because they go somewhere and it's just not a fit. Other times they are interning, right? Internal. As you said, you look at everything holistically, right? To know. But I don't know where you live, whether you live in the States. You sound like you live in the States. But right now, no. I said, Obi Fra, you can only tell them, say, Nini worked with us from 31st December to January 1st.
Correct.
The only thing you can poke a hole in is say, if they do ask that question, say, Omoba and then you don't say yes or no, but I can say you are not allowed to give that information. And then Obioya Badrima will go back and know, says, right away.
Correct.
Into the fact, so I say I'm not allowed to give that information. No, then but
there's a whole in it.
The days back 25 years ago, Barbara cheerful for an idea. What did she do now, dear? But I guess HR systems are getting improved. So
yes, because what's the name? The companies could be sued for disclosure, some of the things because the government is expecting them to be able to be like for them to be rehired. So they do not become a liability for the nation. That's about it.
Me pacho 1 minute. Me busao. Enti di ochotro ni nyina okoye na 1 month no. It's a practical so no koye ya na say just omo employ no. Ena okokoye say juma no.
I mean,
normally a treasure bracket said this was an internship, right? Or this was a consultancy. But she didn't write that. However, no, that some of you even onboarding you, I bet your systems not be using no. 1 month grant me be tremo.